One say you got to get there and you got to read them books. And I'm tapping into them to them young babies and the mamas and the mamas who got young kids and the young mamas who got kids. Only way we're gonna get ahead is that we drop our head and get into those books, and we have to read. See, texting is killing us. We keep texting, and some of y'all can't even spell in y'all text. You're putting EZ for is, and you know, I know, and it's all together, and what's up, and with the Z, and you're not elevating your thinking. So we got to teach our babies. So Big Rob is gonna be, I'm gonna be all over the place. I'm gonna be talking to your mothers. I'm gonna be talking to your daddies who's out here. You know what I mean? Snatch that kid from that game and have him drop his head into a book for an hour, so you can prepare him for a better life. Because a man who can read, a man who can articulate and think, and I used to always say, a lot of time, a lot of brothers and a lot of sisters who want to start businesses, right, can't start businesses because they can't take what's in their head and put it on paper. Because you have to format it in some form way so you can have a pattern, a footprint to create a business. Even when I started writing books, I had to write it down first. I wasn't always the best writer. I, okay, let me take that back. I'm not even the best writer now. I'm a good writer, but I'm not the best. I've seen some great writers out here, and I pick up and I learn from them. I use their patterns and directions. I go into Barnes and Noble. I sit there and I look at other books, and I take from their ideas. I have a very good friend named Al Banks. Worldwide, worldwide, sold over 1 million books at $14. This brother is constantly, me and him on the phone, hours, going back and forth, just feeding off each other, learning. And I'm telling you, you got to do the same. If me and this brother, who grew up in the city of Newark, where the average kid graduates out of high school, read on the fifth grade reading level, has turned our lives around and started putting our heads in the books and started learning and reading. Me and his brothers on there talking about NFTs and digital art, stocks, real estate. And that's all. That's what I'm on the phone. We were just feeding each other, building off each other. So I'm taking this to the mamas of them young babies. Tap in there. Get your kid one of these Big Rob children's books. Have him elevate his mind. He should have every series, every book in the Big Rob children's series. Strengthening his mind, opening up his thinking process. It has to start with the babies. Elevate their minds, open up their hearts, and make them better people through reading. This is Big Rob's room, and I'm going to be in the face of the mama and daddies in 22. You better teach those babies and turn that music off and take those games away so that kid can be strong. Peace.